Hi, I'm Pritesh, and in this video, I'll help you decide whether to focus on cold emailing or social selling to generate high quality leads. We'll break down both the strategies, compare them side by side, discuss their pros and cons. And I'll also share the steps you can follow to fit them into your current outreach process. Before we jump into comparison, let's quickly understand what cold emailing and social selling actually mean. First, let's understand what cold emailing is. So cold emailing is exactly how it sounds like. You send emails to potential customers with whom you have no prior connection and they have not shown any interest in your product or service. Next, let me help you with a quick explanation of what social selling is. If cold emailing is about reaching out to your prospects directly, social selling is just the opposite. So you don't message prospects right away. Instead, you post some valuable content, engage them in comments, and build a solid social presence on platforms like LinkedIn, Twitter, Instagram, and etc. But yes, in this video, we'll specifically be focusing on LinkedIn as a social selling channel, so that when you finally reach out to your prospects, they already know you and they are more likely to respond. Alright, now that we know what cold emailing and social selling is, let's put cold emailing and social selling side by side and see how they really stack up across key areas. First, let's evaluate how quickly you can expect to see results with each strategy. With cold emailing, guys, you can send out hundreds of emails on a single day, whereas social selling, on the other hand, is slower. It takes time to build visibility and start real conversations. Now let's talk about scalability. Again, cold emailing is much more scalable than social selling. Once your cold email infrastructure is ready and your strategy is in place, you can automate the entire process from start to finish and reach larger audience faster. On the other hand, to get the results from social selling, you need to be consistent, disciplined, and put in efforts to build a real audience, which actually takes time. Moreover, you can only automate a few processes of it, like publishing the posts or brainstorming ideas, but for most part of it, you need to put manual efforts. Now let's talk about the trust factor. Cold emailing starts off with a low trust barrier, as you are a stranger showing up in someone's inbox. So they are naturally more skeptical about connecting with you. But with social selling, it's just the opposite. Since people see you consistently posting content and engaging with your comments, trust builds gradually over time. So, if trust is a major factor in your sales cycle, social selling has a major edge. Now, coming up to the setup. Cold emailing requires a proper technical setup, including warmed up domains, verified emails, well-written email copies, and effective deliverability practices. Social selling, on the other hand, needs strong content game and a relevant network. You have got to create posts that are unique, insightful, and show up as an industry leader and stay active in the conversations. Therefore, both the strategies require same time to set up their infrastructure. Alright, let's talk about the call to action style. Cold email CTAs usually go straight for the ask, such as let's book a call or here's my calendar. However, social selling requires softer CTAs, such as let me know how I can help, or I have helped XYZ company with my plan. Shall I share it with you as well? Because you are initiating conversation and building intent slowly before asking anything, you don't want your CTAs to come off as a hard sell. And finally, let's move on to which strategy is best for whom. Well, cold emailing is perfect when your goal is pipeline generation. It's efficient for getting discovery calls fast. Social selling is better suited for nurturing deals, personal branding, and building long-term trust with your prospects. Clearly, we can see that both the strategies bring unique strengths to the table. None can replace other completely. Cold emailing gives you scalability and ROI faster, whereas social selling helps you build faster B2B relationships and personal brand. But here is one big question. Why do you only want to choose one strategy? Many businesses today are not picking between cold emailing and social selling. They are combining them both. You may ask why? Well, the market has become more competitive and getting your prospects' attention has become challenging. Hence, just showing up on one channel won't get you results. You get success when you strategically blend both the techniques in your lead generation strategy. When you combine social selling and cold emailing, you create multiple touch points. Through one channel, you get their attention. On the other hand, you build familiarity and trust. And that's what exactly moves the deal forward in today's market. Example workflow. Now let me show you how combining social selling and cold emailing looks in your outreach workflow. Step 1. Send cold email. Let's say you have found a prospect who fits your ideal customer profile. Send them a short and personalized cold email referencing something relevant to them, such as their pain point, a recent post, or their milestone. Step 2. View their LinkedIn profile. On the same day you send them cold email, also view their LinkedIn profile, because most people check who has viewed their profile. So when they see your name in the notification, they'll immediately recognize you from the email, which will build some familiarity for you. Step number 3. Engage with the content on LinkedIn. Now you don't want to send them a connection request immediately. Rather, wait for 1 or 2 days. In this period, you can stay on the top of the feed by leaving meaningful comments or liking the recent posts. Step number 4. Send a personalized connection request. Now you can send a personalized in-mail message like, loved what you shared about the topic. I work in a similar space, would be great to be in touch. Once they accept, do not rush into sending the message. Wait for 2 to 4 days. And during that time, stay active on LinkedIn so that you stay visible. Step number 5. Reach out to them. Now it's time to reach out to your prospects on LinkedIn, but don't send a salesy message. Instead, send a message that offers high value. Maybe an insight, a quick win, or a social proof that actually helps someone also achieve that's relevant to them. You could send something like this. Hey first name, your post on the topic reminded me of a recent project where we helped a company reduce pain point and improve the results. Thought I would share in case it's something you are exploring too. Happy to chat or just share what worked for them. And that's it. You have now doubled the chances of getting a real conversation, because before reaching out, you build a connection and showed up with value. So here's my final takeaway. Cold emailing and social selling are not competing strategies. They actually work when used together. One helps you start conversations and the other one helps you build relationships that convert. If you found this video helpful, please like it, drop a comment and share it with someone who's figuring out their outreach strategy. Thanks for watching and I'll catch you in the next video.